Forest Voices presents the unabridged recording of In Search of Sushi Tora, written by Emily Kemme, read by Diana Andrade.
Chapter 1. Only a cell phone retrieval service. It's a regrettable fact, but an educated man having a similarly educated wife will revert to a mother-child relationship and lay claim to her every moment if given half the chance. The Linfeld household on that fall Monday morning was no exception to this maxim. Lucy Linfeld, lawyer by education, but babysitter, chef, laundress, psychotherapist, nurse, transportation technologist, teacher, legal analyst, editor, party planner, cruise director, volunteer extraordinaire in practice, did not want to follow in her mother's footsteps, but often found she was stuck in metaphorical size 6 peep-toe pumps, in spite of the fact that she didn't own any. It wasn't so much that she whiled away the afternoons with girlfriends, playing games of bridge or canasta, or even that dinner had to be on the table, presented to an adoring audience at 6:30 p.m. sharp. Lucy hated card games, and dinner was always late. She was easily sidetracked by whatever project occupied her that day. It was more of an undercurrent of feeling, a nagging deep inside that she was incomplete. Yet if she were asked, she would have been hard-pressed to say why. Concentrating on the kitchen counter in front of her, Lucy methodically tore 1.5-foot sections of tin foil from a cardboard box, taking care to avoid the sharp, metal-toothed edging. Past experience had taught her that a wandering mind only led to a scraped thumb, compliments of the jagged little teeth bordering the flimsy cardboard. The goal was to provide packaging for sandwiches for her 3 children, packaging which was guaranteed not to dry out the bread or smash the sandwich, as it surely would be if she stuffed it into the too small plastic fold-top baggie that claimed it was a sandwich bag. Lucy's sandwiches were one of her pride and joys, and she reveled in the fact that they were bartered in school between her children and their friends at school. It gave her a warm feeling that they might be thinking of her during their day as they unbound the meticulously wrapped packets of organic, 100% whole wheat bread, no high-fructose corn syrup in sight, layered gently with turkey or roast beef, folded just so to create a thicker, more enticing pile of meat in which to sink one's teeth. And then there was the sliced cheese and gourmet butter lettuce, freshly washed and dried, giving a sweet finish to the bite. Even Louis, at 16, stooped to take a homemade lunch several times a week. He'd discovered that lugging the odious lunch bag which so obviously screamed, "My mom makes my lunch," was easier on his meager budget. The fact that he could sell his mother's preparations to friends to fund his preferred meals of greasy fast food and pay his gas bills on top of it was a boon. A tall, lanky teen, Louis looked like he subsisted solely on whatever nutrients he was able to suck from the air itself. But as the lunch bags returned empty, there was no reason for Lucy to be suspicious. She merely assumed he had a high metabolism. The morning's minutes ticked away, which Lucy monitored from a variety of clocks occupying strategic vantage points from her kitchen headquarters. The blue oval glow from the espresso maker, her birthday present a few months ago, showed that it was 6:46 in the morning. It had recently been commandeered by her husband, Barrett, ever since he had fixed the black dial when she had cranked it too hard to shut off the steam valve.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?